Hello, one and all, and welcome back to another edition of the DVD Shelf for Flix, the show that would rather high-five a good movie than lop off the arm of a bad one. Every movie I feature is one that I enjoy. However, not all movies are created equal, which is why I'll use this scale to rate them. Today, Weird. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Really, my bad. Today, I have a martial arts type of movie from China. I know, real original, right? Well, this movie is not just about martial arts, but also has a story that is very reminiscent of a history of violence. That's right, today I will be reviewing the 2011 film Wu Xia, released in America as Dragon. Quite often, I talk about how these foreign films I review may have influenced American cinema, or how they've been remade in the US, such as District B-13, Infernal Affairs, and now apparently The Raid is being remade in the US, so that's something to not be excited for. Anyway, this time, however, the movie I am reviewing seems to have been influenced by US film. Remember A History of Violence? I hope so. If not, I think you should check it out. Well, for those of you that don't know, A History of Violence takes place in modern times in a small Midwest US town, and follows a simple family man just trying to go about living his peaceful life. Until two violent criminals stroll into town, and he kills them both in self-defense, earning himself publicity which he doesn't want. Some other unsavory fellows then come into town and begin questioning his identity, claiming he is someone else other than who he claims to be. This causes strain and doubt within his family and leads to... well, how about I just leave it at that? You'll just have to go watch to find out what happens. As far as I can tell, Dragon is not intended to be a straight remake of A History of Violence. However, Dragon does share some similarities. Almost like a partial remake set in 1917 China. I say partial remake because in reality this film was conceptualized as an homage to an old 1960s martial arts film, which I won't name because I think it'll give away spoilers from Dragon. Well, okay, how about this? If you want to know, just keep listening. If not, well, mute your computer for the duration of the word spoilers at the bottom of the screen here. Okay, are you muted? Don't say I didn't warn you. Dragon was created as an homage to the One-Armed Swordsman from 1967. Part of that homage is that the main character loses his arm partway through the film. A very different concept in modern martial arts movies. Oh, and as a little side note, I like you spoiler people better. Shh, don't tell the people that avoided the spoilers.
但中越主管對人嘅同情心，我嘅但中越天生活躍，對人異動同情心，終於住。
The story of Dragon follows Liu Xinzi, a mild-mannered family man living a normal, peaceful life with his wife and children in a small town in China. That is, up until two criminals come into town and, in self-defense, Liu kills them. Zhu Baizhu, a martial arts expert and highly perceptive detective, is assigned to look into the deaths and discovers that one of the dead criminals is one of the government's top 10 wanted fugitives. And Zhu is convinced a simple paper worker wouldn't be able to kill such a criminal in a fight, and there's more to Liu than meets the eye. This leads him to investigate this simple family man, which draws the attention of a deadly gang who think Liu is someone else as well, and is led by a man known as the Master. Yep, the Master. Can't say he's a creative one, but he is decidedly evil and seems interested in Liu.
你好大的胆！
So, is Liu Xinzi a simple family man who happened to get lucky in a fight against two criminals? Or is there more to him than he would have everyone think? You'll just have to watch to find out.
官府話佢哋可能係奉承劫二倉㗎。 不過途中經過呢度，所以今喜其實你做咗件好事。
As mentioned earlier, this is also a martial arts film. There are numerous action scenes, and they feel more reminiscent of old school martial arts film with more over-the-top and wire-enhanced choreography. Now, it's not straight-up wire fu like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I know some people aren't down with the whole people flying thing, because it's not like we have movies where people can fly. Anyway, the action is hard-hitting, mixed with over-the-top, and for the most part it works and is fun to watch. But keep in mind, for all of you action movie fans out there, this is not really an action movie. I would classify it as a martial arts drama. However, the martial arts featured is top-notch, as this film stars none other than Donnie Yen as Liu Zhenzi. Yen is a well-known and talented Hong Kong martial arts movie regular, and has even appeared in Hollywood films such as Blade 2, and Shanghai Nights. Trust me, he'll be showing up again in my reviews. Starring alongside him is Takeshi Kaneshiro as Detective Zhu Baizhu. Joining these big-name actors of modern times is 1960s and 70s martial arts legend Jimmy Wang Yu as the Master. And now for the rating. Well, this film may be retreading the story from A History of Violence somewhat, but it is clearly not a remake, nor is it a ripoff. Elements of the story are very similar, if not identical, but Dragon takes this premise, adds in some old-school martial arts movie plot points, and makes this a very different kind of martial arts film. There are some odd moments in the film, however, the version I own is Wu Xia. I have not seen the US cut entitled Dragon, and as I understand it, some of these odd moments were cut out of that version. Either way, odd moments aside, this is a great little film, and I give it a 4. So go out there and check it out when you get a chance. And as I mentioned, there is a US release now, so it is pretty easy to find and you don't have to have a copy shipped to you from Hong Kong like I did. Well, that'll do it for this episode. For the DVD Shelf 4 and Flix, I'm Master Payne, but you can just call me Betty. And remember to watch out for lightning. Thank you for calling the DVD Shelf 4 and Flix. This is Master Payne. How may I help you today?
Going by Master Payne now, are you? You can change your name, but you can never escape who you are. You certainly cannot stay hidden from me.
How did you get this number?
Oh, your roommate Ulysses was very eager to give you up after that beating you gave him with a sack of oranges. And now, it's time for you to pay for leaving our organization.
Well, I guess I have no choice but to take you out like Brahma took out Tama's crew in the raid.
Haven't seen it.
Really? You haven't seen it? Well, you should. It's pretty awesome. I highly recommend it. How about this? I'll take you out like Rambo took out the bad guys in Rambo.
Nope, missed that one too.
Seriously? Nothing? Okay, how about this? I'll take you out like John McClane took out Hans's crew in Die Hard.
Okay, I get that reference. Well then, bring it on.
Go! Hold on.
Go from where slows Mike. Yes, Mom. I packed my lunch. Yes. Nope, Mom. No, Mom. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's just I'm in the middle of something important here. Yeah. Yes. I know, Mom. I know. I know, Mom. I know it. Give me your stupid. Hey. But that was a new phone.
Well, how about you go cry to your mommy?
Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Impressive. I see you haven't lost your touch. Let's see how you do against me. Ow! You hit so hard! Oh, it really hurt. Why do you hit so hard? Oh look, there's an ostrich named Flix.
Where? Well played, Brewmaster. Well played.
Well, good viewers, looks like it's not safe for me to stay here anymore. Now that my former employers found me, it's time I find a new place to stay. But fear not, I shall return with more reviews once I am safe again. And next time, I won't get a crappy roommate who will get all pissy and vengeful just because I beat his ass with a sack full of oranges after he made fun of my show, and thus give me up to a group of assassins I used to be the second in command of. So, until next time,
broadcasting from an undisclosed location. I'm attempting to pinpoint its exact whereabouts.
Whew.
Where did this monster come from?
Do you mind if I use your bathroom before I go?
Or traces of a real name. He's killed 12 in the past 3 days. And no matter how close I come to finding him, he always seems to be one step ahead.
Understandable.
Another long night, Master Wayne?